Alrighty guys, welcome. Give me just a few minutes to get the chat up and we'll get this party started here in just a few moments. Hope you guys have been having a fantastic day. We'll go through tonight and try and break down some more stuff how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll try and definitely do some more ranked matches and stuff like that as normal, depending on if the queue's busy or if it's slow like it's been kind of these last few days. Last night was not too bad. So hopefully it'll be like last night or, somewhat close to that. Alrighty. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started, guys. If you just have any questions or anything you guys would like to see particularly, just let me know down in the chat. I think we'll go ahead and try out the we'll go ahead and try out ranked for a little while, wait for everybody to kind of join in. Usually it takes about 30 minutes or so for everybody to kind of join in, so we'll kind of stall and see if we can try and do some warm-up matches per se. Okie dokies. Alright, let's see if we can get a match. Alrighty, there we go. Let's see if we're actually going to get it or it's going to kick us back. Alright, we actually got it. Good deal. Alright, so we'll go second, guys. We're more of a going second deck. Oh wow. We got a very crazy hand to start the night, guys. So we'll see how this goes. So far, we can't technically do anything at all. I mean, we need at least a Gladiator Beast Monster or draw our Proving Ground, and we definitely got a lot of stuff we can do. So we'll be good to go as long as we can get that, or they don't negate that. So we'll see what happens. All right, I guess they drew a bad hand too. Wow. And so did I. I think we're just gonna set that and then end our turn as well. What are the odds of that? Yeah, this has got to be probably the worst hand I've ever drawn, guys. The downside, I mean, it's down plus side at the same time, because if we can get, a Gladiator Beast Monster, we're good to go. We're Proving Ground. So, it's this deck. Well, that's fantastic. Well, we know what we're playing now. Alright, so we'll see how this one goes, guys. Hoping they pulled a monster, so they do have something at least summon. Alright, and they have Tour Guide. Alrighty, good old Sangan. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. And then I'll get his Sangan's effect to pull a card, 1500 or less, and add it to his hand. you not have anything to in the deck? Really? That's crazy. Or just not want to pull anything. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and do this, guys. We're gonna go ahead and activate rejection. We're gonna summon End All out. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and use Test Tiger's effect. We'll put End All back in the deck. Then we're gonna bring out good old Augustus. Augustus effect will activate, guys, and then our rejection will activate as well. I didn't play the other one because the rejection is a hard once per turn. So even if I played both of them, it wouldn't do me, wouldn't do me any good. So it's better just off in my hand as backup in case they destroy the one we have on the field. Alrighty, well that really messed us up. I should have probably went and did what I was gonna. Oh, it's still gonna be special summon. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's right, because he didn't negate his effect technically. So he's still in the. Alright, so he just destroyed my spells, which doesn't really hurt me at all. Alrighty. So I think what we'll do in this case, we'll go ahead and do our Test Panther like normal. Alrighty, let's do we'll pull comeback. So we go ahead and get comeback that we need. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and activate said comeback. We'll bring back Augustus. Alright, we'll return him to the deck, guys. Then we will bring out. Could bring out a quest if you want to do that, but I think what we'll do. We'll bring out Darius. Alrighty. And then what we will do, we will go into Crassus. This is what I have in the deck just for stuff like this. Guess you have to do some sort of weird workaround play. So. Alright, and then we will hit him with 800. Alright, then main phase 2, we'll use the rest of that time to try and build, as much of a board as we can, guys. So we'll bring out a Torix. Alright, we'll see what we can do with the time that we have left. Alright, we've already got that. We'll go and toss it on that time. Alright, then we're going to go into our tame editor. Yeah, we're going to be cutting it very close on time. I don't know if we'll be able to have enough time to get out Infinite Negate, but we'll try and build as much of a board as we can, guys. Let's see, so it's already done that. I'm trying to think what we can do. We can't do nothing too much. Could bring that out, go for that. I think we'll just go for the... Yeah, let's get you Gazaris, actually. We'll do this. So I'm going to bring out Gazaris, guys, because I know the main part of that deck is the field spell. So us getting rid of that's going to hurt him a lot. Unless he has another one, but it's still an extra card he's going to have to get rid of. And then what we'll do on top of that is we'll get this out, so we'll still get another negate. And there we go. So not as crazy as normal, but a nice comeback play after that, so... So we can still negate one of his cards, whether it's a monster, a spell, a trap card. We'll allow it, so... Let's see what they're going for, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know down in the chat, or if anything you guys would like to see me do or break down in the live stream that would help you get better at Yu-Gi-Oh! Or help you kind of understand how to play a little bit more. Let me know down in the chat, guys, and then after we get done with this, I can do that or answer any questions you guys may have. I'm going to say that's all they've got, guys, and I'm just going to go ahead and negate it. We'll see if they have anything else. But... I've got a feeling that's all they had, so I'm going to take the risk. Yep, that's all they had. Alright, so we will bring out... We'll bring back out the Avion, so we have another negate. And then we'll go for a game, guys. Alright, that's fine. We don't need any. We don't need any spell cards. He was better off hitting the monsters. he would have won the game, and he left. That was no point. I was just gonna attack. But alright, so that wasn't too bad for our first game, guys. Let's see. I think we'll do one more game and then I'll go in through and just kind of do like I did in yesterday's stream. Just kind of break down start to finish how to play. So we'll do that in campaign. So we'll do that after this match, guys. I'll just kind of go through and just break down how to play start to finish and see if anyone has any questions or anything like that. But yeah, if you guys would like to see more content like this, definitely let me know down in the chat. If there's like a specific, like something you think would be a good video for me to make that would help you and a lot of people, definitely let me know. I'm definitely open to it. Alright, so we're going second. So we've got not too bad of a go in second hand. We're missing like really one or two cards. And this will actually be a really solid hand that we have actually. We could get either like our Rescue Cat or Unexpected Die Proving Ground. Those are really the 3 cards that, you know, if we draw like the 3 of one of them, this is like a, you know, not saying perfect hand, but it's a very good hand. If we can draw, you know, one of those 3 cards. I wonder what deck they're using, guys. They're using 54 cards. Yeah, before you guys do ranked, I would make sure you play the deck a lot so that way you get used to it. Because that's the downside of ranked, you only have 3-minute turns. So that's why you guys see me only use certain decks that I know, like the, you know, about like the back of my hand, or at least decent enough. I'm not going to have to sit there and read the cards. Because of the time limit specifically. So I'm hoping they're coming up with some master plan and they're going to just do the combos, or they may have walked away or something, I don't know. Alright, here they go finally. They must have stepped away or something, because it, you know, playing the field spell should have been a life or death decision. Alright, so I haven't played these too much. It's a very interesting deck, that much I know. And they're based on really pretty much flip effects from what I recall. Alright, cool. So we could use that. So I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead and use Dark Ruler no more, so we can't use his quick effect when we go to attack it. We'll activate Rejection. Oh, I'm not sure what they're thinking about, guys. I think it'll still let them activate, it's just negated, right? So I got rid of that, okay. Oh, we kinda needed that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate that, guys. Normally I wouldn't waste it, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then what we'll do is we'll summon out our Ondal as well. Go ahead and attack with the quest, because we want to be able to tag out a quest. Alright, let's see what they're doing now. Yeah, they must have just started using the deck, because it does seem like it's taken a while for them to decide to make plays. So that's the only thing I can guess, is they probably just built the deck or haven't used it too much or something. That would be my guess. Alright, so that's not letting me do that either. Wow. Alrighty, maybe I should have done that to begin with. Oh well. Alright, so we will... Alright, yeah, we'll end our turn, guys. Yeah, I probably should have waited to play that. Alright, let's see. Let's see what they can do. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with this deck. I know a little bit about it, but not... I haven't played it enough or looked into it enough to know what the monster... I know it's based on flipping stuff, obviously, face down. Yeah, the way it's looking, I probably should have saved that Dark Ruler no more. Alright, I think I just, yeah, we just summoned him out, didn't we? Where do we play? I'm trying to remember. Okay, yeah, I think we played Come Back on it. That's good. Alrighty. Alright, so let's do dust. Yeah, that'll help out in a second. I think we'll do this first though. Alright, so we're going to bring out Test Panther, guys, then we're going to use Test Panther's effect to pull another comeback. Alright, he's going to negate that. Yeah, this seems to be... This is one of those decks that's going to lock us out from us being able to do what we need to do. I could replay that, but it won't get the other effect. I don't have a monster card. Well... Oh, now it's showing. That was odd. Alrighty, let's see. Augustus want to... Much as I would like to play Bastari, I mean that would help us out to an extent. We'll bring out Doris, guys. Alright, so we'll bring out Doris. It doesn't matter which one. I'm just going to send it back. There we go. Alright, so we're going to link someone into the grasses again like we did in the previous duel. Alrighty. Then we're in a battle phase. Alright, that's fine. We don't attack with that one. Alright, put that one back. Alright, so then we want to bring out that. And I got Augustus. I wish there was a bigger one that would let you recover a card or something. That would help out a lot with this deck. That would be one of the main things that that's missing. Hopefully it doesn't flip them face down, which is probably what's about to happen. It's probably not gonna let me go into our fusion. We'll see. I think it may still let us. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Alright, let's do this. We'll bring him out for that. We'll bring out Gazaris. I feel like it's the best option. Instead of going for negates. Let's get rid of that because he keeps just cycling cards. Alrighty. Better than even one that would activate in the graveyard too or something like that would be very nice. Alright, so I guess we'll do the same thing as before, guys. We can't do our full combo, unfortunately, but alright, and then we will end our turn. This will also help us thin out a card out of the deck too, so there we go. So this way he's not keep recycling and pulling all these extra cards, so that'll help us catch up a little bit. Hey, how's it going, Pat? Hope you're doing well tonight, man. Alright, well, okay, that's fine. You guys monsters, so do I, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, he's been kind of slow to make moves. I mean, he's gotten a little bit quicker. I think whoever's using the deck is just getting used to it. Which is why I want to just stop them from cycling their stuff to you to try and catch back up. Alright, I'll allow it. If we get out our infinite negate, guys, that'll be game against this deck, 'cause that's really what we need to do. I can do that definitely on our turn, but I think this is all they're going to go for, is this effect, and probably end their turn, if I had to guess. We'll see if I'm right or wrong, but I've got a pretty good feeling they're probably just going to use their Princess's effect, and probably that'll be it. And then on our turn I can re-bring out our other Gazaris in the extra deck, pop 2 more cards. What does this do? Control. City. I'll allow it. So whatever it does, I can still negate it, so. I just may bring out the other cards and go for infinite negate and just, I guess, attack everything, I guess. That may be our best play at this point, depending on what I draw. and depending on how their turn finishes up. That's looking like probably to be our best play, guys, depending on how they finish. Alright, perfect. So we'll get to play another card, which this will help us out a lot. We definitely don't want to negate it. Yeah, let's bring out another Augustus. That's going to help me out a lot here in a second. That's going to help out a lot. Alright, fantastic. So we got everything that we needed, and we got a rejection on top of that. That's very good. Change their monster attack or change. I'm gonna allow it. I may regret it. He's probably just gonna flip him back face down. We'll just go ahead and do this. Ah! I had a bad feeling that was going to happen. Alright, well, we still have that. Because I should have just negated it like I started to. I thought it was only one card. Wait, did it set itself back face down? Alright, guess we'll just have to attack. Alright. Alright, good deal. Main phase 2. Alright, we'll still do the same thing, but we had a better play with the other one. That's fine, though. Alright, so we're going to bring out Vespyrus. And then that's going to chain our rejection. Oh, I don't have any more of them in the deck, really. Well, I wish I would have known that, because I would have done something else. Where's the rest of the mat? Because we just put a gust. Oh, that's right, that's on the field. I guess we'll bring my hand on. Snap. I forgot about that being there. Do that. I haven't played him yet. What can we play back to? I don't have anything in my hand. There's nothing in the graveyard. Oh, I can do. Wait. Yeah, there's that. Do that. Let's do that real quick. Yeah. Because we could do that. Then I can go for infinite negate. And that's all I really care about at this point. So that's what we're gonna go for, guys. I should have enough time to do this. As long as it doesn't get negated. So. Alright, we're gonna pull comeback. We're just gonna do like I said earlier. Just go for infinite negate, guys. With that, we should be more than good to go against this deck. So, yeah, I kind of actually need that one. And there. There we go. Alright, so let's do Well, I could do 2 beast, right? I don't have anything that's beast, though. Dang it. I think I'll just bring out Augustus. It's not going to work like I wanted it to do, unfortunately. We don't have the cards. I needed a Darius in the... I needed him in the deck, so that just went horribly bad for us on that one. So, oh well. We broke up their board a little bit, and we still got a negate, so that's still not bad at the end of the day. So, and we've kept them for cycling their cards too, so that's going to slow them down a good bit. Plus, now we have rejection to help protect us too. So. Not sure about that. I think we'll go ahead and negate that, guys. I'm gonna risk it. That'll keep them from drawing 2 cards is really the part that we care about the most, because like I said, we've got them slowing down, so if we can keep them slow, and then if they can just don't do anything else and end their turn, we'll be good to go. Right now it's kind of back and forth, but we should be good depending on what happens. Alright, so we attacked that, which was probably the smart move for him. Well, really, anything left on my field is still good for us. So we still have our cards on the field, so we're still good to go. Alright, good deal. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to add a Torix. And then what we'll do, guys, we'll activate Test Panther's effect. Put back in good old Augustus to bring out... I needed to get its effect. Oh, well, shoot, I needed to bring up Starry then. Crap. Everything's just not cycling right. Right this time, everything's just not going our way this duel. Alright, let's get rid of this card because it's been very annoying. Alright, so then we get to bring out another one. So we'll bring out Ondal. Alright, that's gone. Alright, then we'll get to go into our Gazaris, guys. Try and turn this back around finally. So I'm just gonna pop both his monsters. Alright, let's see what they do, because I have no idea what they do, so... We still haven't summoned yet, so we're good to go, plus I have unexpected dice, so even if they happen to wipe out our board for some weird way, we're still good to go. Alrighty, we'll keep that in our hand. Keep that as well. battle phase. We're gonna attack with our Gazaris. Alright, so we added that one already. Alright, so main phase 2. Why is it not letting? Alright, so that. I played the other one already, haven't I? Yeah. Trying to think. I'd come back in my hand would be fine, but I guess we'll just kind of leave these in our hand, guys. These managed to stall us at every point where we need to combo, so we haven't been able to do anything, and then that one misplay I had is really slowing us down, so we haven't really gotten really nothing accomplished. So we'll see what we can do. This one's not looking good for us. I mean, we've been doing at least decent in slowing him down and getting rid of a lot of the cards, but we haven't really made any major plays this game. His hand traps have been slowing us down. Alrighty. We're just gonna keep pulling cards again, so alright, so he's strong enough to go over Gazaris, unfortunately. It's been a very weird match. Alright, after this we'll do some tutorial stuff, guys. I didn't think this duel was going to take this long, but this is a good deck to go against ours. The best chance we had was the Infinite Negate of getting rid of all this stuff. I probably just need to get out Dalmatianus at this point, or I'm really trying to get Tame Editor. I keep going for it, but we keep getting shut down, so perfect. Alright, so alright, so let's do this. Alright, so we're going to use Test Panther's effect, guys. We'll return a Torix. Guessing they have one of them hand trap ones in their hand again. Alright, good deal. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna bring out Augustus. Alright, then rejection will activate. Alright, we'll bring that on. Alright, so then we'll bring out Test Tiger, guys. Alright, then we're going to activate Test Tiger's effect. We'll put back in the Ondal we just summoned from rejection and bring out... and why not? Bring out good old Atorix. Atorix will get her effect. Alright, we will toss... we'll toss one of the Dalmatianas. Just because we want to keep the extra one in the deck. I don't want to get rid of two of the high levels because that could mess up with combos for later on. Alright, so then we're going to go for, attempt to go for a Tame Editor, guys. I don't know if I should go for Gazars. I think I'm just going for Tame. I think I'm going to go for Dalmatianas, so we can get rid of their negates and just get rid of their board. Alright. Alright, well they did that, so I think we will... yeah, I think we'll do that, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Dalmatianas. Let's see. I'll put him over here for now. Alright, so we're going into battle phase. Definitely want to attack with Gazarus first, so we can make sure we can break him off and get some extra effects to kind of help combo off and turn this game around. Alright, he's still a still a thinking. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and negate and destroy him. And that's probably gonna keep them from doing that, which will be good, so. Alright, so main phase 2. Alright, so we're gonna put Tame Editor back, guys. And then we will bring out good old Augustus. Alright, and then what we'll do after that, we'll go into Tame Editor again. Alrighty, you know what, since we never know what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and do that so we get our Spell and Trap negate out too. Anything else we want to do? I think that's it, guys. I think we'll leave it at that for now, and the next turn we'll well, we should be able to go for game depending on what they do. So we got one monster negate, and I can negate up to 2 or their spell traps. So that's a pretty good solid board for us, and I get to pick their attack target. So that's not bad at all. Yeah, we're getting rid of him because that's what's keeping them in the duel, is them just recycling and pulling cards. We definitely want that gone. So we'll take the risk and use our 1 negate for that. Alright, so he's got another one, that's fine. I forgot to put that other Domitanus in the graveyard. That's right. Yeah, for this match, guys, I'll go through and break down like some tips and tricks and just kind of how to play the game start to finish. If there's anything you guys would like to see specifically or any specific questions, let me know down in the chat. But hopefully we should be done with this one. Unless they do something to get rid of my board. If they don't, we definitely got game next turn if they don't do something this turn. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so that's a really good card for that deck. Alright. Are you serious? Oh, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I guess they knew there wasn't nothing they were going to be able to do finally. Alright, guys, so we'll go to campaign for a little bit, and then we'll go back to ranked here in a little bit too. But I figured we'd go down and break down a few things. I think we'll do the same thing. I'll use the 6 Samurai like I did the other night, because to me this is like the best break everything down. Yeah, I couldn't combo or nothing. And he kept negating my effects with his stuff, so I couldn't do nothing. So that's what kept stalling the whole time. And I just kept slowly picking at him throughout the entire duel, so I eventually got it where he couldn't. He kept pulling so many cards and stuff, and eventually it's to make a comeback, so that's why I forfeited, I guess. But yeah, it shouldn't have took that long, but I wasn't able to go into Tame Editor, and I kept not being able to get my effects when I went to attack. So that really hurt me a lot now, which is why that took so long. Alright, so this is going to be one of those weird hands I actually have nothing I can play for once. Wow. I need to take him out. I keep forgetting about that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end our turn, guys. We'll just kind of pass. There's nothing we can do anyway, so... Alright, hopefully we can draw a monster we can play. It's rare that's... Wow, this is going to be a duel that we can't... oh, let's just go ahead and forfeit. That's insane. Let me take him out real quick, because I keep forgetting. I'm trying to remember what I swapped him out for. Let's see. Remember what I swapped him out for, guys. Ah, this would be a good one in there. I like that. There we go. Alright. do that again. I've been meaning to take him out for a while. Yeah, if there's anything you guys want to see me do, or any questions, or anything you guys want to talk about, whether it's Yu-Gi-Oh or non-Yu-Gi-Oh related, let me know down in the chat. I greatly appreciate you guys taking time out of your night to join and watch the stream. So I figured in this one what we'll do is I'll go through and break down how to play, because we had a really good talk about that last night, and a lot of you guys had a lot of good questions and things. So I just wanted to go through and do it again for the people that didn't get a chance to join in last night's stream. They want a chance to kind of go through it tonight. Alright, good deal. Alright, so I'm just going to go break down, and then if you guys have any questions, I'll try to not break it down too much, and try and keep it as simple as possible without trying to make it seem like it's, worse than more than what it really is. So I'm using the 6 Samurai deck. For you guys that are not familiar with the 6 Samurai deck, this deck kind of works off based on really kind of like what you see, the spell cards I have here. These spell counters, these spell cards hold counters for each time one of my 6 Samurai is normal or special summoned to my side of the field, and then you just keep using those counters basically to loop and go through and build whatever board you want to build, whether it's a board to negate, or board, in this case with me going second, would be a board to break our opponent's board and an attempt to go for game if possible, things like that if we wanted to, or just maybe break their board and then do as much damage as we can and then go for a negate, or vice versa. So I'm going to go ahead and activate United, and then we're going to go ahead and activate our dojo, and then we'll go ahead and activate our other dojo. The thing with these counters are they're unlimited, guys, on the on the dojos, but on the United they're limited, so you can only hold 2 max. So when you're removing your counters, as you'll see me do here several times for the next good bit, it's important that you remove them all first. If not, you'll lose a lot of counters by having them stick there, so just kind of keep that in mind. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and summon out our Mizuho from our hand, and then we'll get our counters. Yeah. Alright, so he blew up the board, guys. So I could do a few things, like if I wanted to. Like, for example, I'm going to do it just because I already know I have more than enough cards to do it. So I don't have to do this, but I'm going to do it just to do it, because I know I can combo through this. Unless in their next one is another one, but I still probably could combo through that as well. So we're going to go ahead and use one of the dojos. I'm going to send it to the graveyard. We're going to use it to bring out one of our Fumas from the deck. It'll special summon. That is going to give us even more counters on the other cards. And then what I'm going to do is then special summon the Grandmaster to the side of the field as well, so we'll get some more counters. And as you can see, we're already maxed out on 2 counters on this, so anything we do, we're losing extra counters we could have got, but we didn't have a choice since they played Torrential, unfortunately. So next we're going to go into our Isolde. So we'll send both of them to the graveyard. So when you link summon, guys, because that's always the #1 question I get, is how to link summon and how to link monsters work. So we'll take a few moments and talk about how link monsters work, because that's usually the question I get a lot, is about specifically links. Let me go ahead and use her effect first, and then we'll talk about that. So her effect is, guys, when she's summoned, what I can do is we can add 1 card from our deck to our hand. I'm going to go ahead and add one of the Kaigekis from the deck to our hand. And then we'll go ahead and activate her other effect really quick, and then we'll talk about Link. So her other effect is to, what I can do is I can send any number of equip cards I want to from the deck, and then in this case I want to use 1, which is Living Fossil. So that means I can special summon to level 1, I have another Fuma in the deck. And this is the reason why I run 2 Fumas, guys, so in case you run into something like this, so you can kind of continue to combo. I know a lot of people only use 1 Fuma, but I use 2 specifically for kind of what you just saw happen, right? If you get Eternal Tribute or something like that, and you have at least one of the dojos, it gives you the chance to kind of at least continue to combo through, versus you having to, end your turn, because with the 6 Sams, it's kind of an all or nothing deck. So that's why I run 2 Fumas. I know a lot of people only run 1. But if you guys have any questions about the Six Samurai deck, or how the deck works, or just how to play, let me know, but I'm going to do the best I can to break down. So let's spend a few moments and let's talk about link monsters. So with the link monsters, guys, let me go ahead and make it bigger. So for the links, you'll see how to summon. They're not very much different than any other summon that you're kind of accustomed to. How they work is you just, in this case, to play a Zold, I need 2 warrior monsters on my side of the field, and they don't have to be the same card, just any 2 warriors will do. And then what you'll do is you'll send your 2 warriors on your side of the field to the graveyard like you saw me do, and then you can special summon a Zold. When you go to special summon your link monster, in this case I did a Zold, you can put them in either one of these zones where you see my cursor go back and forth. That's the only zones they can play. Now you can't use both of them, one of them's for you and one's for your opponent. There is a way, there are some combos and some cards you can basically essentially steal your opponents. I've had that happen to me in ranked before, where my opponents had both link zones, so I wasn't able to link summon due to which I've only seen one person do that so far. But other than that, other than that rare occasion, which is extremely rare, that's ever going to happen. For the most part, you're going to have one for you. Your opponent's going to use whichever one that you didn't use, or vice versa. The next very important thing with links that confuses a lot of people, with Master Rule 5, what happens now, guys? So with the links, where you see the little red arrows, like I'll make it bigger again to where you see the little red arrows pointing down, and you kind of see it here on the screen too. Those are where you can link summon. So if I was to link summon again while a Zold's still on the field, I only have where my cursor's pointing at now and where Fuma is at. I can only link summon in those 2 zones. But in this case, right, since Fuma's there, and I had to, let's say I've special summon something else and had to link summon, the only spot I could link summon, because this zone is taken up, would have to be in this zone here. If that zone's taken up too, and I don't have a way to link, one of those monsters away or both of them away, or link away the Zold, I'm not going to be able to link summon. So essentially, what you want to do is the arrows are basically opening up other spots where you can continue to, link summon to keep playing your link monsters. You guys will see more of that as I kind of go through and continue to do more of the combos. But I just kind of want to touch on that because I know links are usually what confuse a lot of people, and why some people are kind of iffy getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! That have been thinking about it, or kind of on the fence, so to speak. So if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. But I just wanted to talk about that really quickly. So we'll go push forward, guys. So we're going to go ahead and do another link summon. So the next one we're going to go into is our Battle Shogun. So we'll send both of these 2 to the graveyard, guys, and then we're going to play our Battle Shogun. And you see when he summons out, I can pick either zone. Both of them highlight up for me. I'm just going to put him back where we had the Zold. Alrighty, so we're going to use Battle Shogun's effect. We're going to get rid of the Kaigeki that we added earlier. Now we're going to pull Gateway of the 6. Then we're going to activate good old Gateway. Luckily for us, we've got more than enough counters to use Gateway's effect because we've got 7 counters built up, guys. So what I'm going to do, so Gateway has an effect where you can remove 4 counters, and then we can add a 6 Samurai monster from our deck or graveyard to our hand. So we want to get rid of the 2 counters on United because we've really lost a lot of counters with that being on the field. So we've done that. So what we want to do is we want to go into, we'll pull our Kaizen next. Alrighty. And since I have another 6 Samurai on the field, Kaizen can special summon from my hand, guys. Our Battle Shogun has another effect. If you put him in the 2 link arrows we were just discussing, he gets a counter as well. So I'm going to play Kaizen there so we get an extra counter. And you'll see it pop up on the screen. But yeah, I love this deck, guys. It's a very fun deck. The only downside of this deck is it takes, 10 to 20 minutes to do your full turn. Unless your opponent has some sort of board interruptions or things like that. All right, so we're gonna keep pulling our Kaizens, guys. I'm gonna keep pulling them. Alrighty. Let's see. I think we will. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So I think we're gonna go for, I think we'll go for a yugioh first, guys. So we're gonna go for a yugioh. Well, actually, we're gonna go for our shadow Shin first, actually. Then we'll go for yugioh. Or do I want to? It really doesn't matter. And this is a good extended play, guys, because it gives me a different monster on the field that's going to help me go into yugioh. Plus, it's going to give me a few extra counters. Do I want to put him here or there? How many counters do we have? We'll put him over here for now. Alrighty, and then what we want to do next, guys, is go ahead and remove some more counters really quickly, and then we'll pull the other Kaizen. We want to make sure we get these two off united. Alright, we're going to go ahead and chain, and we're going to use what's called a quick effect. Quick effect is something that's a little bit newer to Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys are just getting in. It's kind of like, I kind of like to think of it as like as a quick play spell card, kind of for like monsters in a sense. So he can activate his effect, which is I can send one of the Kaizens from the attached from him to the graveyard. Now I can bump up our Battle Shogun an extra 2 grand. We'll make some 2,000. So, and then we can now pull our card, which we want to pull the Kaizen that we previously discussed. All right, great. So we'll bring out Kaizen, put him back in the zone, so we'll get the extra counter. And then I'm just going to do the same thing again, guys. We'll get the Kaizen that we just dumped for that effect. We'll pull him back. And then we'll put him in the other arrow as well. We'll go and get one off of Dojo because we got way too many on Dojo. Now, depending on how you're doing combos, guys, since I'm going through and doing more of a tutorial thing, here at the moment, there's several things that I could do. Like, right, if I wanted to build a board with to end on, like, you know, Naturia Beast and stuff like that, we could do that. So really just up to personal preference, right? If you want to go for something more for game, or if you just want to go for like negates. Really just depends on what you're wanting to go for. I'm just going to try and go through all the different summons, kind of like I did the other night with the deck. And just to kind of showcase what the deck can do as well too, guys. I've got a whole video of me doing this as well on my YouTube channel. Go in first and go in second. Alright, so we got that. So we'll go ahead and go into... Alright, so we're going to go into the next Battle Shogun, guys. We're going to use both of our Kaizens. We'll send them back to the graveyard. And this way you guys can see what we were talking about earlier. So you guys see when I go to Link Summon again, since I didn't use our current Battle Shogun on the field, we only have these 2 zones that we talked about before. So I'm just going to put him over here. Alrighty. And then we're going to use our Gateway again. If I go too slow, let me know, guys. I'm trying to go at least steady pace, but at the same time I want to make sure I'm able to explain how to play and also explain how the deck works. Let me know if I'm giving too much information, or if you guys feel like, you know, you'd like me to go more detailed than I am. Definitely let me know down in the chat. I appreciate you guys watching. Alright, so then we're just going to go ahead and summon out our Grandmaster, guys. Alrighty. And then now we just need to go for our 4th monster, so we'll bring out our Kaizen. We'll lose some of the counter off this Dojo because we have way too many on Dojo. Alright, so we pull back one of the Kaizens. Alright, so we're gonna just special summon Kaizen to the field, guys, and we'll get our counters. Alrighty. Alright, so then what we're gonna do, guys, we're going to Link Summon again. This time I'm gonna go into good old yugioh. we don't want to count them as 2. It's very important, so this is a good talking point for us 2 guys. If I counted them as 2 materials, I wouldn't get the... well, I'll show you guys when I play them. Let me make sure I hit no for accidentally hit yes. Because if I counted them as 2, so when you do links, they have the link ratings, right? So if you see, well, you can see now because it shows sorry yugioh. So he's a link rating of 4, which means he has to be played with 4, with 4 monsters. Since Battle Shogun is a link monster, he has a link rating of 2. Like if you look on the other screen, you'll see where he's a link 2. So that's why it asked me if I wanted him to count him as 2. I could if I wanted to, but I would only get up to the 3rd effect, which I want all the 3rd and the 4th effect with him. So that's why we're doing it that way. So be careful when you're doing that, depending on what you want to do, right? Maybe you just want, the 3rd effect and you don't care about the 4th one in a sense. But if you can definitely get it, it's definitely worth it, of course. So you guys can see I can put it in either 2 zones again. I'm going to put him back, over here we had the other one, which is perfectly fine. We're going to activate his effect. We're going to draw the 4 cards. Fantastic. So we will... Alright, so I don't need the smoke signal. I don't need monster born. I really want those 2. Alright, so perfect. So this is what's good with this combo too, that I love using this deck, guys. Either with this, usually end up drawing this, or I could do my Primat combo, which is actually what I was about to do. I'll still do the combo so you guys can see it. I think we got more than enough counters to pull it off. I'll still do the combo so you guys can see it, because normally sometimes I don't draw it, so I use it to pull it from the deck. In this case, I'll use it and we'll pull like another dojo from the deck. So that's what I'm going to do next, guys, is show you. This is a really good combo because the whole thing we're doing next is we're going to keep building. We're going to leave all of the counters on Temple of the 6, so that way when our opponent goes, if they have a turn, right, it's going to have at least 10 to 20 counters. When I did the duel last night, it had a little over 20. So meaning on their turn, their monster loses 2,000 attack. So, rest of they get rid of that, attacking's out of their, wheelhouse. So we're going to use Saryuja's 3rd effect, as we can special summon a monster from our hand. We're going to special summon Zanji, which is why I have Zanji in the deck specifically for this combo. With some of the other cards that I have as well, and we'll get some extra counters because he's summoned to the field. Alright, so next what we're going to do, guys, I'm going to bring out all of the Kaizens again. So, give me 1 second. We're going to add all 3 of them back to our hand. Let's get rid of some of these on dojo because we've got way too many on dojo. Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and use it again, guys. But yeah, hopefully, like I've mentioned in previous streams, guys, hopefully they'll make another card that gets counters, or like a mini gateway or something that's like a, whether it's either maybe like a quick play or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's a continuous card, but it can only be used that turn. Maybe it's destroyed at the end of your turn. I think something like that would help give this deck the extra push that it needs to, be able to see more in competitive play. All right, we'll go through and summon them, guys. Alright, and because we don't want to waste counters, we'll go ahead and use this effect again. We'll go ahead and take that one off. We'll go ahead and get rid of these 2. Remember, you want to try and not waste any counters, guys, if possible. So that's why we want to go ahead and do that, so that way we're good to go. Let's see. We'll go ahead and pull Grandmaster back. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and play the last Kaizen, guys. And you can see we've already got 4 counters. So now this is what we would do. Play our Primax. So we're going to pick all 4 guys. We want all 4 of them. Alrighty, we'll put him way over here. Perfect. Now we're going to activate his third effect. You guys can see what this one is. It's going to let me go through and send all 4 of these back to the graveyard. So we exceed summoned again. Now I can pull any spell card out of the entire deck that I want to my hand. If I wanted to pull, I can pick any of these that I want and pull them back. So what we'll do is, like we said, we'll bring a dojo, so we'll get even more counters. So the quicker you get like this, the better, and the kind of the dojos. So, but this is basically almost the same field that I had last night exactly. All right, so let's go for. I think we'll go for. We'll go for Appaloosa next, guys. So let's go for Appaloosa. So I'm gonna go for Appaloosa next. Yet again, I'm just showcasing what the deck can do. Obviously, we could have already tried to go for an OTK or something like that at this point. But I'm just trying to showcase what the deck can do and go through and trying to do it. Pretty much almost summon everything from the extra deck in one turn. And as you can see, his attack just continues to climb. We've already got him up to 53. Alright, we'll make sure we move them off of United again, guys, because remember, we don't want to lose any counters. We'll keep pulling some off this dojo, because that dojo has way too many counters. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Oh, I know what I need to do. Let me... Alright. Let's do this, guys. Get that one gone. Trying to get these down on dojo, because we need to use it in a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and put our Battle Shogun back. We're actually going to need him in a second. Alright, so we're going to send another 4. We'll go ahead and just get rid of them off of dojo, so we'll get that one down. Okie dokies. So then we'll pull another Kaizen, guys. Alright, then we're going to special summon Kaizen. And we're already up to 7 counters, as you guys can see, so we still got a good ways to, that we can go and do. Alright, so let's go ahead and play him really quick again. Alright, so we're going to bring out another Battle Shogun, guys. Alright, so we've got our 4 different monsters now. So now what we can do is now we can go into Appaloosa. Hey Robert, how's it going, man? Alright, so we're able to play Appaloosa, guys. And Appaloosa's at a 32, so that's fantastic. So we've got 4 negates with Appaloosa that we can use to negate their monster card effects. And our Battle Shogun's up to a 6 grand due to all the counters that we have. Alright, so let's go through. I think we will go for... oh, let's go for... yeah, because I always like to show you guys the Boar load move. So I think what we'll do next, guys, is I think we'll go for... do I have enough room? I may not have enough room. Let's see. Oh, technically I could use one of these dojos. Yeah, that's true. I'll probably do that because we have so many counters. Just for time purposes. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Alright, so let's do that. Let's see. Wait, because I play him 4, 7, 3, 1. Okay, no, I still can do it. All right, so let's do this. Because we actually need that for the other move. And it's important that you do it. Like if I was wanting to do this, if I was going actually first, guys, you would, in a sense, what I've done, you would want to do it in this order. I've got a whole YouTube how to play the deck going first versus going second with this on my YouTube channel. Essentially, right what I'm doing kind of more of the going first version since I'm showing you guys everything. There's a specific order that you want to go into because if you do it out of order, you won't be able to build the board with the, the full negates that you're going for. Essentially, if you're going first, so it's very important where you're, when you're doing your summons and where you place your monsters. That's one of the biggest things that's changed in Yu-Gi-Oh over the last few years. Is before, right, it wasn't very, it wasn't important which zone you placed your monster in and things like that. Now that's completely different. Now it's very important. The same thing for your spells and traps as well too. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out our other Kaizen. We need to go for our Union Carrier move that I use in this deck. This is what's I don't think I've seen anyone else that I recall or that I'm aware of that uses this specific step that I do here with the deck. All right, so we're gonna bring out our other Kaizen. And then we'll get our counters, guys. Remember, all while we're looping, we're still getting these. So they're now, when they go to their turn, right? If we let them have a turn, their monsters would lose 1,000 attack, and we're still nowhere near done, guys. So just kind of keep that in mind. They're already losing 1,000 attack, and we're just kind of getting started. Alright, so then we're going to bring out Union Carrier. We're going to attach it to our Battle Shogun. We're going to bring out Shinai, guys. And what this is going to allow us to do, it's going to allow us to special summon Mizuho from the deck. Well, not from the deck, but once we pull it to our hand. So. Alright. Get some of these off here because I got a lot of there. Alright, there's Mizuho. And you can see I can now special summon her since Shinai is on the field. And that's a nice loop around to get around that, guys, and I love doing this move. I mostly usually use this move when I'm going second, so I can wipe out their face downs, which I'll probably do that here in just a second. That's probably what we'll actually do now, so we'll actually do that first really quick. Let's pull a Kaizen and we'll get rid of their back row card. Just so you guys can see how it would normally work. And then what you would do is just, but this is my version of how I use the kind of infinite summon, special summon, plus destroy your opponent's board. Mine's a little bit different than how most people do it. I didn't mean to pull this to my hand quite yet, but it really doesn't matter. And the reason you can do it is with Mizuho, she's only once while she's on the field. So like, for example, once you use her and then, you can bring the other one back from with your hand or the graveyard, and you basically tribute the other one to destroy a card. It allows you to keep going through and doing the same cycle and cycle. Let's go through. So let me we'll get rid of the one that accidentally added to my hand to get rid of their face down card, guys. As far as like what's the best, I don't know, with the new changes and stuff with the ban list. I guess we'll see here soon what's gonna happen. Let's go through and use Gateway again, guys. So let's go for board load. Alright, so we've got our Kaizen, so we're going to play our Kaizen, guys. We've got our Battle Shogun up to a 78. Well, actually, up to what, 8,000. I think that's the most I've ever got him up to 8,100. Wow. That's insane. Alright, so let's do, and it's right on one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to send our dojo to the graveyard, guys. And we're going to bring out our Shin Squire from the deck. Remember, all this has just been one turn, guys. If you guys look, this is just my... I went second this duel, so this is my first turn of the duel. So we've done all this just in one turn, so just kind of keep that in mind. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to play 4-load. Alright, we're going to put him way over here. And the reason you do it in this order, guys, because I can get the yugioh that we used earlier. So now we're going to get 4 counters out of that too. So there we go. We've got our 4 counters. And then we can pretty much go through and do whatever else we want. Like if I want to play Naturia Beast, right? We'll go for Naturia Beast next. We'll get rid of these 6 counters off of this Gateway because it's got so many counters on it. It's ridiculous. Alright, we're going to bring back our Squire, guys. Alright, then we're going to remove another... Yeah, the Buster Plated deck was doing pretty good for before they get rid of the Destruction Sword. Alright, and then we'll go for Naturia Beast, guys. Alrighty. And then at this point we could pretty much do whatever we want if we wanted to, end our turn to let our opponent go. If we did let them go, guys, it would lose 1400 attack. So anything they summoned is going to lose 1400 attack points. So it's not a bad board to end on if we wanted to end on. I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack them directly. And then we can kind of move on to something else if you guys want to see something else. That's essentially how the 6 Samurai deck works in a sense. Mine's built a little bit different from most people's, but for the most part, you guys, what you guys saw, that's mostly how most people use it is. Except for the Union Carrier move, that's the only thing that I do a little bit different than others. Most people just focus on getting the yugioh out and being able to use that to go for the classic or original infinite special summon and using just looping Mizuho and Shinai to keep pulling cards and destroying stuff. But that's my take on it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys taking their time out of the night to tune into the stream. If you guys haven't had a chance to like the stream, if you will please, I greatly appreciate it. It really does help out the channel, and it really does help push the stream by you guys hitting that like button. Right, yeah, man. Yeah, it was way too much into. You could throw it into any deck with Union Carrier. Eventually, they'll probably end up banning Union Carrier, which is what a lot of people thought was going to happen. This updated ban list, but so far that didn't happen. I guess we'll see what happens on the next one, which I think the next one is. I think it said in March. I think the next one's in March, if I recall right. So what other things would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see me use another deck and kind of break it down like I did with the 6 Samurai? Would you guys like to see something like that, or what would you guys like to see me do next in the stream? Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Is there any other decks that you guys would like to see me do? I know last night a lot of people wanted me to use the Gladiator Beast and break it down. Is there anything else Yu-Gi-Oh related as far as how to play that you guys would like to see or have questions about? Or would you guys like to see me go back into ranked and see if we can get a few games in ranked. Ancient Warriors, yeah, I haven't quite got them fully thrown together yet. I'm still working on trying to get all the cards. For dragons, I've thrown. Let me see if I haven't really used it yet. I haven't used this deck in a while. I don't think I finished fixing it up, did I? Not that one. That one's still not done. Must be the top one. Yeah, I still got some fixing up. I'll eventually use the Heretic Dragons, guys. I still got a little more to fix it up, but I'll end up using that. I should be able to fix it up and use it for tomorrow's stream. So I'll do some more editing on this, and I'm missing a few more cards for it, so that's why I'm just kind of been building up and saving my points. So after we get done with the stream, I'm gonna go ham and buy a bunch of packs, and so I should be able to demonstrate that for you guys. Same thing for the Dino. I'm not quite. That's actually what I was trying to do after last night's stream, and then for today, it's almost done, guys. I've got to just throw in the spells and stuff, and then find some more stuff for the extra deck. So we'll do the Dino, and I'll use the Heretic Dragon in tomorrow's stream, breaking it down, and then also using it in ranked as well too. So I'll go through tonight, guys, after the stream and make sure I get those finished up so I can do those. I also end up, if I end up, fixing it like perfectly how I like it, I'll end up doing a deck profile on that too on the YouTube channel. But yeah, I'll get those last touch up and the last cards I need for the Heretics guys and the Dinos, and I promise I'll use both into tomorrow's stream. I'll do kind of like I did tonight. So if you guys are curious about either one of those decks, I'll use both of them tomorrow's stream, and then break it down like I did for the 6 Sam tonight, and then we'll even do some ranked matches with it as well tomorrow, and go through it and see how it does. So we can go back into multiplayer here for a bit. Alrighty. Alright, so let's go into multiplayer, guys. Let's see if we can get somebody. I got a really weird hand earlier, so we'll see. Let's see how this goes. I think I've only done, what, 2? I think this is my third. I think it's my third ranked match of the night, guys. So we'll see how this one goes. But I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your night to watch the stream. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, we'll definitely use the Dino tomorrow and the Heretic Dragon as well. If you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, please get subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. We're on the road to 500 subs, guys. Once we hit 500 subs here on the channel, I'm going to give away 3 sealed booster boxes at that time. So whatever's out when we hit 500 subs, I'm going to be giving away, 3 of them. Alright, so we're going to go rock, guys. They're going to go paper. So let's see if they're going to go first or second. So we're going first. So what we want to go for is we want to try and get... I want to try and go for our... It's like I'm going to draw, yeah, pretty much a second going hand, which is not a surprise. It's the second going deck. Let's see. What do we want to do? That. So I could just pass, guys, or we could risk it and go for a few things. I'm trying to think. I really need that. Yeah, it's not going to end up going well. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think I'm probably just going to pass, guys, and risk it. We've got some good stuff in our hand, so I think we're going to risk it and just pass. A lot of people get, when you don't play nothing and just pass. I think what was the, dang, the cards just gave me that I was going to say. Alright, so we'll see what they end up doing. Yeah, we've definitely got a good go in. Alright, so they're using, okay, kind of what I figured, so. So they're going to be probably using a hero deck slash kind of D-hero in a sense, so. I've played a few of these before, so we'll see how this one is. Alright, Destiny Hero draw hand already. That one did her sound before. Equip to warrior monster, penalty its attack. Yeah, I really don't care about that. Alright, so we have 400 left. Unless he has anything else to burn us or something, we should be good to go. Alright, good deal. Alright, let's see what we can draw, guys. That will work. Alright, so we're going to start with Raigeki, because if they have anything to negate it, we want them to go ahead and waste it. Alright, then we're going to activate Rejection. Let's see. I almost want to do it, because I'm curious to what their face down is. I think we'll risk it, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to summon Darius in attack mode. We're just going to try and keep it simple. Unless they play something, if we don't have a choice, then they force our hand, so. Alright, so we're going to battle phase. We're going to attempt to attack them directly. Alright, fantastic. So then we're going to go main phase 2. We're going to activate Darius's effect. Now we can get the party started. We're going to get our good old Augustus, and then we're going to special summon the Augustus in our hand and the Atorix in our hand, and chain Rejection on top of that. Alright, so we're going to bring out Vesperius like normal. So we've definitely got enough cards, guys, to go for our infinite negate, so we should be able to get that out no problem unless I mess up. Alright, they're gonna go that. Which is cool with me, so we're gonna still bring out a Torix. Torix will still get her effect. We're gonna toss Vesperius. Alrighty, then we're going to activate said comeback. And then we're going to bring back good old Augustus. Alrighty, let's do... How do we want to do this? We could go that. Yeah, that's probably best for us to... I could do that, cycle it. Trying to think what we could do. And let's do this, because this will actually work out, yeah. Let's do this, we'll just keep it simple. Alright, so we're going to go into Tame Editor. Alright, then we're going to activate Tame Editor's effect. We're going to bring out a Gazaris. Be careful not to accidentally pop our board. Alright, and then we are going to Link Summon Gazaris and Tame Editor. bring out our Test Panther. And we're going to activate Test Panther's effect. We're going to use it to pull our good old comeback. Then we're going to activate good old comeback. We're going to bring back our tame editor. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use it to... Yeah, we need Gazaris to be fine. So we're gonna bring out Gazaris again, guys. Be careful not to pop our cards. Then what we want to do... So return good old Gazaris back in the extra deck. We want to bring out a quest. A quest is now going to add our comeback from the graveyard back to our hand. Alrighty. Then what we can do... Yeah, let's go into our... Get rid of that. Then we're going to go for infinite, infinite negate. We should have enough time to pull this off, guys. Alright, then we're going to activate comeback again. Alrighty. Bring back out tame editor again. It's very important you put it in defense in case they have something to try and over attack you. Alright, we're going to activate his effect. I guess accidentally pressed the wrong button and didn't use Cross Sheep's effect. Oops. Or do we not have anything in the graveyard? Oh, well, we don't have time. That'd be alright. Alright, guys. I probably hit the... I was probably being too trigger happy. Because I know we had something in the... I'm pretty confident we had something in the graveyard we could have brought back to use that effect to get the full infinite negate, but still not bad. We wouldn't have had time to do it anyway, so I guess that's all. It's all good. The side deck. Usually for me, I'll put in like the. What is it for now? Usually for me, I have more of like for mine, if I recall right, it's in my deck profile video. I did a deck profile. It goes over the exact version I have here, guys, on the YouTube channel. I also have let's see. Just gonna say no for now. But usually for mine, for like what I had when I did the deck profile specifically for this, or the version that I did with the Tri-Bridge engine. Let me read his effect, guys. 1 second. Just have yeah, I don't care about that. Alright, that helps us out, so I'm good with that. Future Fusion, I'm good with that, because it takes 2 turns. They changed the effect, if you guys aren't familiar, of Future Fusion. Used to, when you play it, it would activate instantly, and you could send the cards. That they've changed the effect of the card. But usually for my deck here, for like the side cards, I usually put like the Cosmic Cyclones, Twin Twisters, things like that. Usually what holds this deck back is like Mystic Mine or something like that. That's going to stop you from being able to basically essentially combo. So that's really what you want to do, is making sure you're getting your stuff where you can, because that's usually what's going to hold you back. Which is also why I run the 3 Dark Ruler No Mores in all of the versions that I use of this deck, guys. And speaking of the devil, I just drew it. But that's why I run that card specifically, is because of that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go for game, guys. We're going to bring out Gazaris. And we're going to use Gazaris' effect. We're just going to pop both their monsters. And I don't know why. I hate when that happens, man. It's like all I do is attack. So that's crazy. But yeah, that's mostly what I put in, guys, when I'm using like the side decks for like the Gladiator Beast specifically, is usually stuff that, just think of cards that's going to keep you from combo, and usually it's going to be more of stall cards. Usually they're spell cards, usually they're a good bit of effects too, and things like that, monster effects, which is yet again why I run the Dark Ruler no more. I also put in Rotari. Rotari is the Gladiator Beast that lets you remove cards from play. So if you need to remove like a card they keep cycling within their graveyard, whether it's a spell or like a monster card, I put that recently in the side deck too, because there's so much stuff that pulls stuff from the graveyard, specifically like yet again the Gladiator Beast itself is a perfect example of that. So that way you guys can, you can stop that and go through your combo. If you have an extra extended play you could do, you can get rid of that. I've been thinking about trying to build, and I may work on that as well too, just like a pure version of the Gladiator Beast. I've had like a different idea of the deck that's been kind of going through my head that I'm curious to try out. But yeah, that's mostly what I would do, Robert, as far as that. But yeah. But yeah, I would prefer to go second, Pat. I mean, it really just depends. I mean, I can go first, as you guys have seen me do, right? I can get hands where I can go into combo and get out Infinite Negate going first, and right, our opponent more than likely can't do nothing unless they have like a Kaiju or, a Kaiju or something like that to go against us. Other than that, we've got instant game. So there are times with that, the only problem with that, it's not consistent with going first. I probably could build it going consistently first. But I don't know, that's just I don't like it being, favored more one than the other, so I try to kind of split it where it's, where it still runs like crazy, like you guys, just seen it do, go in second, and then when it goes first, I have a good chance of still getting out, the Infinite Negate going first as well too. So it really just depends. I mean, I'm fine going first or second, but it really just depends on the hand that you get. If I get a really good hand going first, that's fine, but majority of the time it's going to be a little rougher to get a hand that you're looking for, going first with a deck. So in a sense you are at a disadvantage, but depending on the hand you get, you could actually be in a really good advantage to go for an instant win, in a sense. Yeah, I don't have Lightning Storm, man. Yeah, I would use Lightning Storm in the deck if I had Lightning Storm. I still don't have it. That's why, like I said, I'm trying to still go through and get all the cards on the game. But yeah, as soon as I get Lightning Storm, of course, I'll definitely throw it in the deck. That would be a huge help. But that's the only reason why, like when I did my deck profile on the channel, I didn't add that because I don't have the card. It's so expensive. And then I just kind of trying to think of, the average person that's playing. Most people aren't going to have, $150 card. Or definitely multiple copies, because like it's still roughly 150 bucks and things like that. So yeah. But yeah, I have most of the cards, guys. Like, I mean, I know I keep saying that, but so like if I back out, right, if I go to the, yeah, see, I have 9,448 cards, so I'm still missing, just a little bit. There's 10 grand cards in the game total. I think that's just, yeah, that's not counting like the multiple copies of cards, right, that you only have like one of and stuff like that you're missing. But that's just the different cards that I have. So yeah, I'll see what it is right now. It's like 150 or 130. Yeah, that's why I don't, yeah, when I do my videos, guys, I think of stuff like that in mind. I don't think of per se like the best card in a sense. If it's like a $30 or $50 card, that's not as bad. But like Lightning Storm, like I said, is pretty. I'll pull it up on TCG Player real quick on my phone and see how much it is. But I think it's still running roughly around 150. Let's see. The app's being crazy. You had a bunch of cards that come in today too, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so if you get the the Starlight rare, guys, is going for 500 bucks. The secret rare version looks like it's actually dropped a good bit. It's down to $80 right now. So you can get Lightning Storm for 80 bucks. So it's actually come down a good bit. So it's actually not too bad. It's still pretty high though, because you got to think a lot of people are running 3 of them. So 3 of them, 3 of them. That's insane. I would rate it pretty good. I haven't had a chance to. I'm working on building a Harpy. That's some of the cards I have ordered that are still working on coming in. So I haven't had a chance to try it out in the Harpy, and I'm also working on building Harpy on the game as well too. And I do plan on adding the Infinite Negate as well. As far as it, I mean, it depends if you're looking on going like first or second. If like going second, it's a perfect deck for it. If you're looking for a deck that's going to be to consistently doing it first, you may be able to tweak the deck where it's like specifically can do that, but for the most part, it's going to be always harder to use the Infinite Negate going first. It definitely can be done. I've done it consistently, you know, with the deck and on stream as well too. But if you're looking for like a definitely go in second deck that can run an Infinite Negate version, the Gladiator Beast is probably going to be one of the best, if not the best version, just because the deck cycles so very much, like you guys saw me doing that very last duel that we were playing. Oh man, sorry to hear that, John. As far as Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, I think I have my deck saved on there. I haven't really played it. I downloaded it mostly just to kind of look at stuff and to kind of help build decks in a sense cards I don't have, since yet again I don't have all the cards in the game like we were just talking about. But yeah, but overall, I still love the Gladiator Beast, as you guys know, is my favorite deck. It's a really good go in second deck, just because to me the fact it's able to, they're able to exchange. So as long as I'm able to battle with them and swap them out, or to use like Test Panther or Test Tiger or something like that to go into a combo move, we're good to go. So what do you guys want me to do any more tutorial stuff in the stream, or do you guys want me to keep doing some more ranked matches? And I appreciate you guys tuning in and taking the time out of your night to watch the stream. I greatly appreciate it. So you guys want to see some more ranked? You guys want to go through some more maybe tips and tricks, and maybe me breaking down the Gladiator Beast, or what would you guys like to see next, or maybe me use a different deck? Like I said, in tomorrow's stream, I'll use the Heretic Dragons, and I'll use the Dino guys, and we'll use them in competitive play, and then I'll also break them down like I did with the 6 Sam earlier in the stream. So if you guys definitely want to see that, make sure you tune in tomorrow. I'll stream same time as normal, 8 p.m. Central Time to roughly around 11 or later Central Time. Eastern would be 9 p.m. Eastern to 12 a.m. or later Eastern Time. The Cyber Dragon, I've been working on it. It's not too bad. I just recently actually threw that together, so it's not too bad. I still need to fix up kind of the, what was it, the extra deck, and I think I'm short one of the cards from the deck. I'm trying to do it a little bit different how most people are running it with the Cyber Valleys. Yeah, we can definitely do that, Pat. All right, so we can do that, guys. We'll try out the Cyber Dragon. Are you ready now, Pat, or do you want to do it a little bit later on? You mean when you say 1 to 2 matches? Do you mean for the? All right, Pat, I got you, man. When you say 1 to 2 matches, do you mean by like us doing with the Cyber Dragon deck, or do you mean like for the Gladiator Beast that we were talking about before? If you guys are just tuning in, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your night to watch the stream. If you guys will, make sure you like the stream. It really does help the channel. It really does help YouTube see that you guys are liking the stream, and it helps puts the stream and helps build and grow our audience. Also, if you guys are new here on that subject as well, we're talking about that. Make sure you definitely consider getting subscribed. We're on the road to 500 subs here on the channel. Once we hit 500 subs here on the channel, guys, I'm going to be giving away 3 sealed booster box of whatever set that comes out next. You want to check out the Gladiator Beast? Alrighty. Well, me and Pat are about to. Pat wants to. Well, by the time I do that, Pat will be doing that. We could try maybe get 1 ranked. Is there anything specific you want to see with the Gladiator Beast, or just they're being kind of used? For example. One thing I've thought about doing, guys, too, is like when I'm doing these deck profiles, or I guess against the ones that are more popular, like the ones I do, like the Gladiator Beast and the 6am. I've been thinking about making a playlist. Let me know if you guys would like that. And then what I mean by that is I would make a playlist and put all of my 6 Samurai videos in a playlist. So that way, if you're interested in 6 Samurais, you could just do, watch the, that playlist has everything about do 6 Samurais. Or if you're interested in Gladiator Beast, I make a Gladiator Beast playlist. Yeah, the Gladiator Beast man's really good. I'll use it, of course, here in a little bit in the stream, here in just a moment. Once we get done with the Cyber Dragon, I'll probably use it here in a little bit. But yup. Alright, so Pat's ready, guys. Let me, alright. So let me send him a invite. 1 second. Alright, let's see. Okie dokies. Let's see. It's not showing you online, Pat. Let me see if I can find you down at the bottom or something. There we go. I sent you an invite, man. It's got you offline. I don't know if it's maybe you're just set to offline or something. You like that idea, Robert? Me making the playlist for like the main decks that I do, like the Gladiator Beast and 6am, stuff like that. I've been thinking about doing that for a while, guys. Yeah, it's showing you offline for some reason, Pat. I don't know why, man. Let me exit and try and come back out and go back in. Let me try this one. See if this will help. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's still showing you offline. Let me try and find you again real quick. Alright, let's try again. There we go. Alrighties. Alrighty. Alright, yeah, I'll see what I can do about that rubber. That's mostly what I focus on, man, is trying to do stuff to break stuff down. Alrighty, let me... do that. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. The only thing bad about this deck is it's a hardcore going second deck. Yeah, so I have this deck built straight going for second, guys. We'll see how this one goes. It's actually the first time I've actually played someone competitive with it too. So we'll see how this goes. I need to, like I said, I need to finish fixing it up too. So give me some ideas to fix it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and bring out our Nova. Alright. And then we're gonna go into Infinity. Alright, that's pretty much all we can do, guys. Like I said, it's a hardcore going second. Still got some work to do on it. I probably need to try and figure out to make it more balanced, or just stick with the hardcore going second. Haven't made it in my mind quite yet what I want to do. I made it making two different versions and just kind of playing around with it. That may be what I end up going for. Alright, so we're going to activate Cyber Emergency. We definitely don't want to negate it. Let's see. Yeah, I think we better just do the core. Alright, so we're going to summon out core, guys. Already. Do I want to? I think we'll bring out Repair Plant like I normally do. Okay, there's the valley. Alright. Alright, we'll end our turn, guys. We got some good stuff we could kind of go for next turn, so. Oh, got you, man. Yeah, I've never tried out Dueling Book before. The only thing I really like when I do like competitive stuff, guys. Oh boy. Yeah, the only thing as far as I do like when I play is pretty much just on the evolution on here. I haven't really tried out any of the other platforms. Played Mega Fleet. I actually played that for the first time last night. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm curious to what they're going to do the new game. I'm pretty sure most, if not everybody's heard about Konami making a new Yu-Gi-Oh game. So the way it looks, as usual, guys, they probably have no plan to update this version on probably any of the platforms. So it's probably going to be just like the last one. They're probably just going to put it out and just kind of leave it. So they more than likely they won't. We may get lucky and they may add to a certain point. You know, kind of best case, I guess, best or worst case scenario, however you want to look at it. So yeah, we'll see how they make the new game or what kind of strategy they go for. It's gonna be, I guess, will be interesting at the least to see what happens. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and activate Upstart Goblin. Alright, good deal. Alright, this is the one that... Alright, alright, so then we're going to use the plant. Alright, so we just want to add one. Alright, good deal. Hurts that need, right? Yeah, I definitely play a little bit more with this deck so I get more familiar with it, guys. Alright. Alright, so we'll bring him out. Alright, good deal. Afraid to do that. Go for... Alrighty. Alright, so should let me bring the other one back too. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta get used to playing with this and get more consistent with it. Yeah, I wanna break it. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I had a feeling you were gonna be able to negate him. Alright, you probably got more monster cards too. So either way. Do I want to go that way or that way? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. We'll plus them, I guess. 5, 4, what, 54? And it's not gonna be it. Oh, well, I guess I'll go for it because that's the only thing I'm gonna be able to do. So I'm gonna go all out, guys. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to negate it, but we're gonna go for it anyways. Let's see. Have we summoned this turn? I'm trying to remember if we summoned. I don't think we have, so I'll pull back Cord. Okay, I guess we did. I should pull back Sucker. That's what I started to do if I couldn't remember. Alright, so we're going to use attempt to use Anaconda's effect. Yeah. And I think we'll just do this just because I want to play now. Could bring out him, he would get a heck of attack. I'm just gonna go for Alright, there we go. I was wondering why I wouldn't just let me select them all at once. Alright, so he's going to use her effect. We could have got back out our Infinity, we'd have been doing good, but unfortunately we didn't have enough cards to pull that off. Alright, it's going to use set rotation. Alright, so we're not going to be able to use spells, so that's really going to hurt us a decent bit. Did I put... I think I did. I guess we'll see if it's in the extra deck or not. I can't remember. I think I put it in here. Well, he still has that, so technically it could negate it, so... Alrighty. I don't have anything else in my hand. That would be a good combo play, but I don't have anything else to combo off of it, unfortunately. If we could have got that effect, we would have done something. And we're left in kind of a bad spot either way. I'm thinking about just doing it because, yeah, I really don't have a choice, I guess. Situation we're in, so. So we'll bring out Nightmare Phoenix, guys. And we'll get rid of, we'll get rid of that. Alright, there's nothing else we could do, unfortunately, but at least we got rid of that out of the way, so that somewhat helps. Alright, so he's going to use Invocation. Alrighty. Like that. Alrighty, that's gonna be a game, guys. We lasted longer than I thought we would. But yeah, I definitely still got some work to do, and I've still got a few cards that I'm missing. So I'll probably try and make another version. This one, like I said, is more of a going second version. I'll see if I can try and do kind of like I did with the Gladiator Beast, where it can kind of go first or second. This one, the only thing I can really basically go for really first is Infinity. I can do that consistently going first, so that's not much of a problem, but the problem is it's still a good card, but you know, you can get around him, unfortunately. Yeah, good gamepad as always, man. Alrighty. Was there anything else you guys wanted to see me do in the stream, or any other anything else you guys want me to break down? Like I said, we'll break down the dyno. I'll fix up the try and fix up the cyber a little bit too, and start looking into maybe more of a kind of a go in first, balanced with go in second, maybe type version 2. But we'll definitely get the Cyber Dragon fixed up for tomorrow's stream. We'll get the Heretic Dragon, the Dinos, and we'll use them, and I'll go through and break all the decks down and how they work and all that good stuff in tomorrow's stream. If there's nothing you guys want to see, me and Pat will just go through and play a few games back to back like normal. Just like everybody's kind of good, best I can tell. Do you have it on the Xbox, man? I'm only playing on the Xbox right now. So I have it on the Switch too, but I don't have any cards on the Switch. So yeah, if you guys are curious when I'm like streaming and when I do my streams, I'm just streaming off my Xbox, playing Link Evolution. Try and go back in the chat and see if I missed anything. I think I'm good. Pat, do you want to play a few more games like normal, man? Since I don't see anyone has any questions or things like that. Alright, cool, man. Alright, so let me send you an invite. Alrighty, guys, so we did that one. Those aren't quite ready yet. What deck do we want to use first is the question. I haven't used this deck tonight, why not? I still need to figure out what I need to work on with it, so we'll use the nobles. Okie dokies. Alrighty. Alright, so what we're going to do, guys, since we're, getting close towards to the end of the stream, me and Pat are going to go through and play a few games back and forth. I'm going to use a bunch of different decks. If there's anything you guys would like to see specifically in tomorrow's stream, as far as like tutorial-wise or strategy or tip-wise, let me know so I can try and get prepared for tomorrow. But mostly, like I said, what I'm want to do, since that's what you guys asked about earlier, is do the Heretic Dragon, the Dinos, and we'll get the Cyber Dragon fixed up a little bit too. Alrighty. Oh yeah, man. I was asking how you're. Do you have it on Xbox? Because I only have Evolution on the Xbox. I had it on the Switch too, but I don't have any cards on the Switch yet, unfortunately. Which is something I'm probably may end up doing a separate series, just kind of starting from scratch for you guys. But yeah, if you have it on the Xbox, I don't mind playing after me and Pat get done. If you have it on the Xbox. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you're. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you want to see me use the Gladiator Beast? Okay, my bad. Yeah, we can use. I can use the Gladiator Beast next. I usually save it for last weekend. We'll use it next though. Alrighty, so let's see what Pat's going for, guys. Alright, so I think we'll go and do that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and summon out Brothers, guys. Brothers effect's going to activate. Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna go next into Isolde. See if I've ever heard it use this deck. I haven't used it in a little bit. Alright, so then we're gonna try and use Isolde's effect, guys. We will add... We'll add another Brothers as backup. Alright, and then we will use Isolde's other effect. We'll send forward. So we'll send that one, and that one. Oh, my bad. For some reason I thought I had clicked on that one for whatever reason. Alright, so then we get to special summon. Do we want to special summon is the question. And we'll break him out. Alright, so we'll use his effect, we'll get our token. Pick out tab, yeah. Don't want that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use our Monster Reborn. Alrighty. Yep, we want him. Alright, so then we're going to Seed Summon, guys. Alright, so we get to pick 3, so we'll do that one, that one. And we'll get to activate that one as well. Yeah, I don't want to destroy themselves, so we'll be good. Alright, so we're going to attempt to attack with everything, guys, and I think that's about probably... We'll check and see if there's anything else we can do in main phase 2, but I think that's probably about what we'll be able to do for the extent of this turn. Yeah, just as old still. So, yeah, so we'll end our turn. Alright, see you, John. I appreciate you taking the time in to join the stream. You have a good night. I'll be streaming again tomorrow if you wanna join again. And we'll bring it right back, put it back on. Alright, man. See you. You have a good night, John. Alrighty. Gotta put that one. Okie dokie. Alrighty. Alright, so we'll draw. Well, that's actually the first time I've ever drew the field spell, guys. I've actually never played this. That's the first time I've actually drawn the card. I've used this deck at least, I'd say about 10 times or so. Alright, so we'll summon out our brothers. Alright, let's do this. Alrighty. There we go. Good game, Pat. I'm surprised they let you do that, because I thought with that Excalibur card, I thought he was unaffected by card effects. Oh, gotcha. Alright guys, so we'll go into the next one. Let me set that up real quick. Oops, wrong button. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's about right time to you. So we'll do 2 more duels, guys. We'll do this one and then we'll do 1 more. Alright, so we'll see how this one goes, guys. Alright, so we're gonna pass, guys. We drew another hand like I did earlier in the stream, which is weird because I almost never draw hands like that with this deck, but it happens from time to time, same as any other deck. Wow. This is one of those, I guess, weird one of those weird nights. Oh man. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to do something, guys. We've got all the, I mean, we got most of the pieces of the puzzle we need. We just literally need 1 card, and we're goods to go. Oh, without that 1 card, there's literally nothing we can do. trying to think, what did I want to take that out for? I didn't want to take that out for. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Alright. That's that. So we can get the card that we need. Unless we don't have anything to, other than that, to negate us, we should be good to go. Yeah, that's probably gonna be game. With them playing that. Wow, talk about bad hands, man. Yeah, this is like the worst, the worst hand, same as the other. So it's not a really good showcase of this deck, guys. Like I said, this almost never happens. Like, but unfortunately, it's just one of those. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna be able to do nothing this duel at all, especially with the board that he's got. I mean, we got a good hand, but with what he's got, there's highly likely we're gonna be able to get around it with the hand that we have. So I think I'll probably do another game after this one, guys, with this, because we didn't get a chance to really pretty much do anything, unfortunately. Alright, so well, either way, it doesn't matter, because he's going to have a card to negate it, so yeah, it's going to be a game, guys. Even if I draw what I need, he has in his hand a card to negate it. And we can't play that, so that'll be game. Yeah, so we'll do one more, guys. I didn't draw. Like, I drew like the worst hand possible. Alright, good game, Pat. Alright, so we'll do... What time is it? Yeah, we can do one more, because that one was a really quick one. Alright, so I'll try and use that deck again, guys, since I didn't draw anything I could play, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't draw it. I mean, it wasn't a bad hand per se, but I didn't have to draw a monster card where I could do anything. I had like parts of, you know, parts what could have been a great or epic hand, but one card shy made it a very bad hand, unfortunately. Dude. Oh man. Alright, well this is, I can at least somewhat work with this, so... Alright, good deal. So we got rid of that, so let's go ahead and we're going to activate Comeback. I'm just going to go ahead and go out, guys, with a hand that we drew. I don't really have much of a choice. So we're going to go out and do as much as we can, especially going first at that, so... Alright, we'll do that. We're going to go into Test Panther. We're going to attempt to activate Test Panther's effect. We're going to add a Torix. I'm going to activate Comeback. We will bring... I'll bring Vistari back, because I know if I don't... Alright, then we're going to bring out good old Augustus, guys. So yeah, it was like with what we went through. Unfortunately, we're just going to be able to go with the classic board. We won't be able to do the infinite negate. If we could have gotten maybe that extra Ondal out, that may have, well, actually would have given us what I needed. I could have left the Vistari on the board, so that would have helped out. So we just go for our standard board, guys. Standard first turn board. We won't be able to do the advanced version, unfortunately. But it's still not, yet again, it's still not a bad board to end on first turn. But ideally, this is what your board should look like first turn, what you're going for the basic. The other one would be doing the infinite negate version that you guys saw me use earlier in the stream tonight. Ideally, if you could get that out, of course you'd want to go for that, but we just didn't have the cards to make it happen, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll see what Pat's gonna do. So Pat's got 5 cards. We'll see what he goes for. Alright, so he's gonna special summon Souls. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and negate it, guys. I don't want to risk him drawing the cards. So, it's the one we're going to have to chance. Okay. Already. And then that. Yeah, it's gonna be very difficult for us to get around that. Already. Still should work right. I think this worked. Then bring out Gazaris, guys, and then we'll pop both his cards. Alright. He won't take any damage, but remember for the deck works, we have to attack. So he won't take any damage, but it helps us out because we'll be able to do more of our combo moves and things like that, so it's important for us to do that. So I'm going to return Tame Editor back to the deck, guys. I'm going to bring out good old Quest, so we can pull back one of our comebacks in the graveyard to our hand. And then we're going to return Gazaris as well. Then we will bring out Augustus. And let's bring out a Torque so we can dump another card too. Alright, so we'll dump our Vesperus to the graveyard, guys, like normal. Alright, main phase 2, then we're going to go for Tame Editor again. I think we'll go ahead and bring it out. Let's go and bring out Domitianus first. I think we'll start with him. And then we can go into our other Test Panther. And then we're going to use Test Panther as effect, guys. Then we could do, I could pull another comeback if we wanted to. I think I'm going to pull another Torix because I already have comeback, so I'm fine with that. We may regret it, so we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to activate said comeback. Let's go ahead and bring back, I'll go ahead and bring back Tame Editor. I should have put it in defense, but that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use his effect. We'll bring out Gazaris. No, we don't want to pop any cards. Alright, so yeah, we want to do this. We want to turn our Gazaris back to the deck, guys. Then we want to play good old Augustus again that we returned earlier. Augustus is then going to trigger the Torix in our hand. Alright, then we'll get rid of the Augustus in the deck. Alright, then we're going to play Tame Editor again. Alright, we have everything we need for infinite combo, guys, so we'll go ahead and just go for... I already used that too, didn't I? Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and go for that and get that out of the way. So we're going to go for Gazaris. Be careful not to accidentally pop any of our cards. Alright, and then what we'll do is we're going to go into that. And then we'll go into Union Carrier next, guys, to get rid of our 2 Tame Editors. To finish off our Infinite Negate combo. And we're going to activate Union Carrier's effect. Alright, then we will end our turn, guys. We'll activate his effect. We'll bring out Avian. Yeah, I think that was the only, I think that was the only card I could have drawn that would have helped out. Which is why I run 3 of them, because like I said, the biggest thing that slowed things down, guys, is really just stuff like that. Unfortunately, I think that's gonna like negate stuff. So that's why I try and run the 3 Dark Luna more. I need to probably start running more stuff to get rid of some spells and traps and things like that. Yeah, I got you, man. We'll do one last one if you want to, Pat. We'll do one more one. I'll use something else. So we'll do one last duel, guys, if Pat's up for it, and then we will call it a night. Alright, cool, man. I appreciate it. Alrighty, guys, let's see how this one goes. Yeah, not a problem, man. I've got a lot of other videos on the channel. If you haven't had a chance to check out any of my Gladiator Beast videos, I would go check them out. I go through and kind of break down the moves, how the deck works, and I have a few deck profiles of the deck as well. With the Gladiator Beast, because it's definitely my favorite deck. It's a very fun deck to use. Oh wow, talk about a bad hand. Alright, we'll see how this goes with this one, guys. We didn't get too hot of a hand, so... Alright. Alright, Wolf will get to special summon because of his effect. If that works out, I was hoping for something, a different one, but I guess that works. Alright guys, we'll set down 2 face downs and we'll end our turn. I mean, you don't really see a lot of people use it. Not really. Most people that I have seen like use it in the meta usually run it with more of a, like with Mystic Mind, and trying to use more of like a slower version of it than like the version that I'm using. As far as like to make it even more competitive. But yeah, it's rare. You don't see a lot of people using Gladiator Beast. Same for like the 6 Samurai that I use a good bit. That I used a good bit tonight. So I mean, I would say it's pretty decent against the meta, but depending on what you're playing against, of course, it's going to be different depending on the deck that you're going up against. Oh, that's not good. We need definitely them in the graveyard since we got a bad hand. So this one's probably going to be another quick one, guys. We'll see how it goes, but the way it's looking, I ain't going to be able to do much this one. Let's see. Alright, but no. Alright, no. to a draw, guys. Let's see if we can get a monster. Well, hey, that works. I guess we'll go for it. Why not? I may regret this, but we'll see. I very ever get a chance to play her, so why not? So I'm going to play Celestia, guys, which will help speed us up a lot, hopefully. Alright, so we're under battle phase. Let's see if he has anything. He may have. Okay, good. That was the only chance I had to go for it with the hand that we had. Alright, we'll end our turn, guys. That's all we can do. Alrighty. Better with that monster born, but that's alright. Alright, draw. What is that? Alright, sweet. I think I'm gonna do this. I might activate this, guys. I might activate my Light of Redemption. We'll add back Raiden to my hand. Then I'm going to activate our Glorious Illusion. We'll bring back the Raiden in our graveyard. Alright, and we're going to activate his effect. Alrighty. 2. Just not hitting anything, unfortunately. And it's gonna be one of those games where it's a little bit slower. So let's do this. Well. Yeah, I think I'll actually, you know what, I'm actually going to leave it like that, guys. Actually, I take that back. We'll leave it like that. There we go. Alrighty. And that's going to be one of those games where we're not hitting the cards that we need to hit to help us out. That's alright. So it's a good chance we may run out of cards on this one. That's the way it's looking. It's gonna be one of those ones that's probably gonna run out or be very, very close. Already. Alright, so we'll remove our counters, guys, from our sanctuary. And then we'll activate our trap to send 2 more cards. And we'll get to special summon our wolf since wolf was hit. So I can't believe we didn't hit any of the cards that we need. Here we go. Alright, so let's do this. We got some good stuff now. Or attempt to get some good stuff. Nope, still not what we need. I mean, that's gonna help out, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and use our charge, guys. There we go. About time. We get one of them. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's... Do I want to go? I guess we'll go all... Well, probably I guess we'll go all out. I don't know if we can do that. I think we'll go for it. So we're going to seed summon, guys. See if we can manage to pull off here. We're going to play Minerva. Alright, we're going to activate Minerva's effect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove one of them from play. We're going to add back good gold Judgment Dragon. Let's see. Do we have enough in here? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we're missing 1 or 2. I should be able to swap. Actually, I could swap. Toss that out. There should be multiple. Who do we want? I think we had both wolves, didn't we? I'll bring out Lilo, why not? Alrighty. Alright, so we'll go ahead and summon out her first, guys. And then I'm going to activate her effect. Alright, good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to link away. Play our start. Alright, and then what we will do, we'll play good old Judgment. And we're going to activate Judgment Dragon's effect. That's just while they're on the field, so we're going to enter battle phase. We're going to attack. We're going to pull our other Judgment. Then we're going to go main phase 2. Then we're going to play our other Judgment, guys. I don't have anything else like special, unfortunately, but we're going to activate the other Judgment's effect to wipe the board. And we'll use our Sanctuary. We want to make sure we still keep it. Alright, and then we will end our turn, and then we'll get to send 4 cards. Alright, good deal. We hit one of the cards that we needed, so that's fantastic. Alright, draw. And we got the other ones. That works out to... Alright, so we'll go ahead and activate the one in the graveyard's effect, guys, to pull Judgment back. Bring out. Alright, we'll enter battle phase. Attack with Shire. We'll attack with Judgment, guys. And we'll attack with the other Judgment. Good game, Pat. That was a real close one. Like I said at the start, when I got that hand, I knew if we made it about midway, I would be very close to running out of cards there, so I definitely wouldn't have survived the next turn. Yeah, I noticed that. I was wondering where you didn't really have any of them that match. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this stream. If you guys have made it to the end of the stream, I greatly appreciate it. I appreciate you watching any part of the stream and taking the time out of your night to hang out with me and chill and chat with me in the chat. I'll stream again tomorrow, guys, same time, so I'll be on 8 p.m. Central Time to roughly 11 or maybe a little bit later p.m. Central Time. Eastern Time, that would be 9 p.m. to roughly 12 a.m. or later for Eastern Time. Yeah, man, I appreciate you as well, Pat, man. I really do appreciate you a lot. Hanging out, chilling with the chat, and definitely playing the the games back and forth, man. It's always fun every stream. You know, looking forward to the end to see how our matches go. Our matches goes, because you never know how it's gonna go from week to week. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's stream, and we'll go through and test out a few more things, and I'll go through any more questions you guys have tomorrow night. But you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.